I've had the great pleasure and honor of spending a fair amount of time with President Xi, and President Obama thought the two vice presidents should get to know one another, and we ended up spending about 10 days together, 5 in each of our countries, traveling around, and you get to know someone fairly well. When I congratulated him on his elevation, I asked if he could possibly help me. I asked if he could possibly help me.
Well, I'm not sure you should assume I'm not corrupt. You have to go to those people who have money, and they always want something. And they always want something. And they always want something.
Growth of China is overwhelmingly in our interest. We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
Vice President Joe Biden went to Kiev to help the new government.
You have to fight the cancer of corruption. You have to fight
something strange happened.
Cancer of corruption.
Just 3 weeks later, a Ukrainian natural gas company, Burisma, accused of corruption, appoints Hunter Biden, seen here in their promotional videos, to their board of directors, paying his firm more than $1 million a year.
And Ukraine wasn't the only country where Hunter Biden's business and his father's diplomacy as vice president intersected. It also happened in China.
This video shows Chinese diplomats greeting Vice President Biden as he arrived in Beijing in December of 2013. Right by his side, his son Hunter. Less than 2 weeks later, Hunter's firm had new business, creating an investment fund in China involving the government-controlled Bank of China. With reports, they hope to raise $1.5 billion. Hunter still plays a role in the fund. His lawyer says his stake is worth about $500,000.
I have not taken a penny from any foreign source ever in my life.
No, he got millions of dollars.
I've spent more time with Xi Jinping than any world leader had before I left the vice presidency.
China hasn't paid off.
A treasonous activity.
Folks, we got a lot of work to do. I don't only need you to get me elected, I need you once I'm elected. I don't only need you to get me elected. I don't only need you to get me elected. I don't only need you to get me elected.
Well, I'm not sure you should assume I'm not corrupt.
Joe Biden is a corrupt politician who raked in millions from China while giving them your jobs.